honored to meet George C. Romero, of course, who is the son of the late, great, well-known Romero, who I'm a great fan of. All of his movies are horror classics, so much fun. So, what a world he created for us in those movies that are so much enjoyed and have been so much loved by, America's public and very well known, of course. And so it's nice to meet you, George Romero, and it's great to be here at Scare LA. How are you feeling about Scare LA 2018?
Well, it's nice to meet you too, and the honor's mine. And I'll tell you, this is great. These guys do a great job every year, and I think it's really cool this year with all the lights out, and you get a good look at everything that's coming up. It's a great time to celebrate horror and Halloween upcoming, and everybody here is phenomenal. Everybody's so into all of the reasons they're here. I think it's beautiful. It's just been a really great experience.
Wonderful. I know everybody maybe has their own favorite Romero classic movie. One of mine is Night of the Living Dead. I think it is so fun. And I got to play Barbara in one of the reenactments that was shown on TV, so it was so cool. But I hear that there is a new project, and it is called The Rise. Can you tell us something about that?
Certainly can. The Rise is my love letter to my father. It's essentially my prologue to a story and to what he created. It's a story that takes place over 6 years prior to Night of the Living Dead, and I originally wrote it in 2010 to do it with my father, and here we are now. I think it hit everybody pretty hard when we lost him last year, and this project has become a way for me to do something that's very important to me and honor his legacy in a way that I think is appropriate and the best thing I can probably do to honor him.
Cool. And we do. That's why we're here, to honor his legacy, of course, and to have you here and welcome you and embrace the Romero, family, the larger family, because with the movies, it has been such a great following, so many fans. And so The Rise we can look forward to. And is this going to be shown on television or in theaters, or where can we find this?
Well, the goal is to put it in theaters and get it out to the world as big as possible. When you want to honor somebody like my father, you want to do it from the biggest mountain you can find with the biggest microphone you can find. So, we want to make sure, and I want to make sure, that the project goes as loud as possible.
Absolutely. Yeah, this is going to be excellent because there's going to be so many tributes to your father and so many of his movies shown at festivals. I know there are some coming up, I think even this year, because it's the 50th anniversary of Night of the Living Dead.
Yes, it is. It's the 50th. Well, you just said it. It's the 50th anniversary of what he did and what those guys did back in 1968. They changed the face of independent horror films and did something that nobody thought they could do. And that's important. No matter what anybody says, it's an important thing that happened for the history of horror and movies in general. And that's about the coolest thing I can think of.
It really is, because myself, I come from kind of a community of independent filmmakers. There's a scene coming out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I don't know if you've, but it's been a hot topic. So they're good guys out there, and they do make a lot of independent movies. So not always easy to find that group of people, but it really builds. There's a lot built upon it. So, can you? I heard that there's actually a school, an educational education program for independent filmmakers. I read the George Romero film directing program. Is that, you know, more of an independent goal, or is it more of a Hollywood goal?
You know, I have heard of that. I'm not part of that, so I'm not really I don't know much about it. But I think anything anybody does to honor him and to try to remember what he did, I think it's a great thing.
Okay, excellent. So there are actually schools dedicated to your father, George Romero, too. So, you know, and I've heard something. So it's, you know, again, great to have you. Thank you for speaking with me.
Of course, thank you.
And I look forward to hearing more.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, George.
Have more to say.
Thank you.
Thank you.